Boom! One man. Boom! Two animatronics. Boom! One chance for survival. Hey, Dawko. Are you hungry? Rated R.
Hi, my name is Dawko. I'm here to sing a song to you, cause this is the FNaF Show. Come on in, come inside. No need to be terrified.
Together, we're gonna have a grand old amazing, awesome, spectacular, fantastic fun time!
This is the FNaF Show.
Oh god, that was very good. It was almost like Nightmare BB was in the room.
Almost.
If you haven't gathered already by the trailer, guys, this is Matthew Curtis, everybody.
Hi!
The voice actor for Nightmare BB, and most importantly, the music man.
That's what people tell me. I don't have my cymbals with me, but they're in my other booth.
Oh, okay. They're hidden away. But yeah, this is the FNaF Show, episode 2, and we're just going to get straight into it. So thank you so much for coming on, by the way. I appreciate it. And we're going to try and get all of the voice actors, well, most of the voice actors in through this season from Ultimate Custom Night. So yeah, Nightmare BB and Music Man are in the house. And Matt, of course.
That's me.
So yeah, we'll kick it off with this question. And this is one of the biggest questions people want to know, okay?
Ready.
So, one of the voice lines for Nightmare BB is, help me count my teeth. Right? How many teeth do you think Nightmare BB has?
I think we should ask someone who has died by Nightmare BB, don't you think?
Like me.
What, you haven't had a chance to count?
Oh, well, I think somebody did count.
Yeah, I think someone said like 171 or something.
It's a lot, basically. A lot of teeth. But yeah, talking about getting jump scared by Nightmare BB, I got jump scared by Nightmare BB more times than the amount of teeth he has. Okay? He's one of the annoying characters, right? Because you can easily slip up with him and then get jump scared. I did many times because the main reason is because I accidentally, when I've got the flashlight on, I turn accidentally dead straight away. He's on the annoying tier list with Nightmare on. So yeah.
My buddy Alex.
Yes.
That was when we both got cast in it. It was just like, oh man, we FNaF game. It was great. But yeah, and then we were watching everyone play, and we're like, I think we have the two most annoying characters in the game.
Yeah. Oh, so you were friends with Alex before the?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's weird with voiceover. It seems like everyone kind of puts together their own sort of support group with people all over the world. Because everyone, I guess, needs someone to talk to.
Yeah.
But Alex and I became friends. I'm not quite sure. I think we met on Facebook. We've never actually met in real life. That's the thing. Because a lot of us voice actors have not met in real life.
Yeah.
And not really worked together at the same time, but we've worked together. So.
Yeah.
And Alex is pretty cool. He's out in LA right now, and I think he's doing pretty well. So.
Awesome. Yeah, it's the same with me though. Like I've got a lot of people who I've worked with as well, and friends and stuff on the interweb. But I've never met them before because I've never been to America because I'm too scared to fly. So there you go.
See, whenever I fly to England, I always have the thought. I'm always like, I would prefer, a 5-day cruise line trip to England. That would be
Exactly.
fine with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Take
like.
a boat.
Yeah.
Big old boat.
That's what I want to do, but it takes like a week from here to New York or something. So I might get a bit anxious halfway through, like, I'm on a boat in the middle of the ocean for a whole week. Who did you enjoy voicing more, Nightmare BB or Music Man?
That is a tough call, because I think in the initial recording process, I think I might have enjoyed Nightmare BB more. But then just when the game came out and I was doing those fun like Music Man song stuff, that was a lot of fun. So during the recording process, Nightmare BB, and then after with just kind of fooling around, Music Man was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But that's also because I really enjoy singing, so maybe that's why.
I mean, actually, fun fact, guys, when we was doing the FNaF Show song and stuff, Matt actually sent me his version of Nightmare BB singing the song and Music Man. So I might, if I'm allowed, can I plug it in the video somewhere of you singing it?
Hi, my name is Music Man. I'm here to sing a song to you, 'cause this is the FNaF Show, where we do mainly interviews. Come on in, come inside, no need to be terrified. Together we're gonna have a grand old amazing, awesome, spectacular, fantastic time! Personally, Dawko, I prefer silence. This is the FNaF Show.
Hi, my name is Dawko. I'm here to sing a song to you, 'cause this is the FNaF Show, where we do mainly interviews. Come on in, come inside, no need to be terrified. Together we're gonna have a grand old amazing, awesome, spectacular, fantastic time! This is the FNaF Show.
Oh, here we go. Talking about that you enjoy singing. Are you a music man in real life too? AKA, do you know how to play any instruments?
So that's a weird one, because I've learned to play instruments and promptly forgot. I used to do a lot of musical theater, and one of the things, like, I was in Wedding Singer and I played Robbie Hart, and he was required to play the guitar. So I learned to play the guitar, and I barely remember anything that I learned while being Robbie Hart. I've also learned to play bits of piano pieces that I've promptly forgotten, and the flute, which I've promptly forgotten. so I'm more of a singer than anything else. And then everything, the secondary musical skills, I can pick them up, but then if I don't, keep at it. That's
true. Always practice whenever you pick up an instrument. That's what you should do.
Do you know how to play the cymbals though?
I don't know, because I'm white and I have no rhythm.
Okay. Well, all you need to do is just easy peasy.
There, I did it. I learned. Nope, I forgot.
So, with Music Man and Nightmare BB's voice, did you know, like, the voice straight away, or was it changed at all, or did you, like, tweak anything at all?
Well, so what happened is originally the voices that we did, I was auditioning, and if you actually, the people, they leaked it online with the voices stuff, is I was actually cast for Nightmare BB and Music Man through 2 other auditions.
Okay.
And one thing I like to do with character auditions that are very broad, where you're not quite sure what exactly you're auditioning for, and things like that, and it's just like monster voice, just give me your best shot, as I did like 5 different voices with just that in mind. So, like, the Nightmarian one was actually how I got cast with Nightmare Balloon Boy.
Okay.
And which seems odd, when you look at it, because Alex did such a good job with that. And again, sort of thing. I was like, wow, okay, yeah, that was it. Where I was doing like these weird, like, almost like, I will nightmare sort of thing, like this puppet. But then one of them was just like, it was just like, I like doing some fun stuff. So I went like a little crazy with the
Nightmare Balloon Boy voice, because I wasn't quite sure what he was looking for,
sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I love this voice. You're going to be Nightmare BB. And I was like, okay, research. Yep, that is definitely Nightmare BB.
Yeah.
And then Music Man was, I think it was Rockstar Foxy? I don't know, whichever one that Joe played. That seemed to be a thing too. Is
Yeah.
audition for things that Joe did, and Joe would get them. But he and that one, yeah, there was just this voice where I was just, come on in, and it was have fun, that sort of thing. And he was like, I love this, you're Music Man. And I was like, okay. And what was funny is originally the first takes I sent to Scott, he said they were too sinister. Like, and he was like, I just wanted to be a bit more jovial and happy. So we kind of nailed it on the second one, which was interesting. And then once like I saw it come out, I was like, yes, that makes a lot more sense. So that's why it's nice when you have a director who can tell you what to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome to know that you auditioned for other characters, but you got different ones. That's cool. How many takes do you think it took to get the Nightmare BB and Music Man's voice right? So did you have to take multiple takes, or did you just straight into it perfect?
So whenever I'm doing character auditions like this, I like to send a variety of takes.
Okay.
So with each line, I sent 3 versions. And with Nightmare BB, we just kind of, I guess, in one of those versions in each of them, kind of nailed it for him. So that was fine. And then, as I said, with the Music Man, I did that twice because the first time I sent it, they were too sinister, too, I think, nightmarish. And I think Scott was right in saying that because, there's a lot of scary creatures in this game, and it's fun for some variety.
Yeah, exactly. And, the Music Man is creepy, but, I think the personality fits in perfectly with the music in the background as well. Did you put that in, or did Scott, by the way?
Scott added the symbols. I was the one who put in the, so when it came to like the filtering and layering, that was all me. So, so coming up with sort of the chorusy sound of Music Man with like the different tones and things like that, that was just, that was me fiddling with my digital audio workstation going, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Awesome, yay.
Nice, that's awesome. Have you learned that off by heart now, by the way? To do...
No, I have a template set up for it whenever I need it.
Yeah,
well,
awesome.
Okay, so this one gets adjusted here, and it's multiple audio files, and it takes a little bit of work.
Yeah, but if you could voice any other character from Ultimate Custom Night, which one would it be? If you could.
Mr. Hippo.
Mr. Hippo, have you got a voice for him, or?
Well, so actually, with the way that the website works, is you can see when someone likes something that you did, and actually Scott liked my Mr. Hippo, but he went with Joe, and honestly, Joe's Mr. Hippo voice is, well, you're dead now, and and it's just so nice. Like it was, it fit so well. Mine was more of like, well, me and my friend Orville we went down to the park to feed the pigeons, and it was a bit lower, and it doesn't fit as well. So. I love Joe's Mr. Hippo though, and I was like, nailed it.
that sounded a bit like Orville as well, by the way, what you just did.
Maybe, and maybe that's why Scott was like, no, it's too close to Orville. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Orville also, that voice actor, his voice is just so rich.
Some are very similar, so I have to like read through them.
There's always the question where it's like, how do you feel voicing the most hated character in FNaF? And I say to that, but I thought Nightmare Balloon Boy is different from Balloon Boy, isn't he?
Oh, sort of thing? Okay. Yes, he is. That, to be fair, you're right. So BB in the franchise is very, very, very hated because of his laugh. So in FNaF 2, he crawled through the vent, and then he spawned in the office, and when he spawns in the office, you can't use your flashlight, so you get jump scared by Foxy because he takes away your power. But while he's there, he constantly laughs, just constantly, and you can't get rid of him. So
it's just annoying.
Yeah, that's why he's annoying. Nightmare BB, it wasn't that bad when he was released in FNaF 4, the Halloween edition he came out. He wasn't annoying. But now, well, I don't think his character is... I don't think Nightmare BB's annoying. I think...
it's okay.
The mechanic behind him is annoying. It's difficult, is what I'm trying to say. Like, Nightmare BB and Nightmare On's mechanics are easy to screw up. You can easily make a mistake. So we're not getting frustrated at you. We're getting frustrated at ourselves for screwing up, but we're kind of blaming you for it, if that makes sense.
It's fine. I'm used to it. It's fine.
Do you think Music Man will have a career in music, get his own album and go touring America? Music Man on tour.
Hey, well, call your local conventions, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Conventions.
I've come up with a way to kind of get the filter going, but it shouldn't be too hard. It'd be fine.
Do you have a favourite character at all?
In the series or the two I play?
Both. Let's say favourite character in anything and favourite character in FNaF. Like favourite character you voiced as well.
Freakazoid, maybe for animation. Freakazoid from that 90s cartoon, which actually predicted the internet pretty well, that it would just be a bunch of spawning of memes and pop culture references. Well done, Steven Spielberg. And then, let's see, in video games, that's a tough one too, because I'm playing Spider-Man right now, and Yuri Lowenthal's doing a brilliant bang-up job as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Freakazoid, I guess, for now. If I think of something later. FNaF. Mr. Hippo. I don't know why. I love it. I feel like it's Scott's ultimate sort of thing to the players to be like, oh, it's just a story, and sometimes it doesn't have to mean anything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And out of what I voiced, not FNaF related. Let's see. What have I voiced? Not FNaF related. There's a couple of characters. There's 3 characters. One is, there was this game that came out this year called Unforeseen Incidents, where I played the main protagonist named Harper Pendrell, which is a point-and-click adventure released by Backwoods Studios. It's pretty good. It's getting praised for its story and things like that, and it's a lot of fun if you're into point-and-click adventures. He was a lot of fun to voice.
There's this character I play on a certain series that may or may not be going some places, named AJ. And he's from Zombie Catchers, and he's this alien, and he's like, things are gonna do, and we're gonna make some money, and then stuff and shooting things, and it's great. And then they take zombies and they juice them and they drink the juice. It's great.
And there's this other weird character I have this affinity for, which I call my Archer character, which is actually just me, where there's this series of PUBG, let's just call it PUBG cartoons done by Roberto Boo, and he's on YouTube. And I just have this character who's just like, what? I'm awesome. What are we doing? Sort of thing. It just, I don't know. He speaks to me just because I get in the booth and just kind of send it off. He's like, these are perfect. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Awesome. There's one right here. Do you like bread?
I do. It's delicious. I can't eat it for another month, but it is delicious.
Oh, favorite color?
Favorite color is green.
Favorite game to play? Do you play games?
Yes, I do. Favorite game right now is Spider-Man. Favorite bar, because it's new and it just came out and it's awesome. No! I want it so bad.
Yeah. It was hard to pull because it's connected and stuff, but yeah, I'm a big fan of Spider-Man. Do you have any tips for the Nightmare BB voice?
Tips for the Nightmare BB voice? Well, he's one part Yakko, and then you kind of dirty it up a bit, and you bring it in, and then you put it a bit in your mask, and then you pretend that your mouth is really big, and then you just put a lot of energy in it, almost like he's a maniacal joker, sort of thing.
Like a smoker's voice. That's what they say, don't they?
He's like a cartoon smoker voice.
Like this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's Starscream.
Ah, Starscream, yes.
Decepticons, this is Starscream. Eliminate Megatron.
That was awesome.
It does actually, without the filters on. It's very Starscream.
Yeah.
I should go be Starscream.
You know Desposito.
Yes, I am now aware of it. Yes.
Have you? Do
And
you
everyone-
know the song?
I don't know it well enough to sing it, and I don't know it in Spanish either. So
Okay.
and I know that when certain musical artists sing it and they don't sing it in Spanish, people get very upset.
Yeah. Well, someone said, "Can you sing Desposito in Music Man's voice?"
Everyone's gonna keep asking that. Everyone is going to keep asking that.
How was working with Scott?
Pretty good. Very nice, polite guy. I didn't really have much interaction with him outside of just like sending the lines and things like that. But seemed really decent and was, very nice about when I sent him my stuff. So would like to meet him someday and have
Yeah.
a chance to actually talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with like watching the interview between you and him and things
Yeah.
like that. Just seems like a very private guy and
Yeah.
nice man.
Yeah. Love you, Scott, if you're watching. How long have you been doing voice acting?
Good question. Because so before I started doing it full time, which was about a little 6 years ago now, I was doing it off and on in between doing theater and some on-screen work. And so, but never really got into it, like because I didn't know that you could get into it if you weren't living in LA or New York, or just happened to get these jobs. And then what happened was I got married to my wife. And she said, and I was doing tours and things, and she said to me, she said, you need to get a career because you want a family and you want to settle down. And I said, that is true. I do want those things. And she said, well, you should be a writer because I always had kind of an inclination to writing. I said, that's a good idea. So I sat down for 2 weeks and tried to write and went, wow, this is really hard.
Yeah.
And then my wife wisely pointed out, she said, well, you've got a microphone in your closet for auditions. Why don't you look into that? So I did a lot of research. I got a lot of training, did a lot of practice and a lot of auditions. And somehow I'm looking back and I'm like, oh, I have a career apparently.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So
So, what would you give any advice to anybody who wants to become a voice actor?
The best thing I can say is practice and get training. It's all great to practice on your own. I practice on my own all the time, but it is also so good to have someone else listen to what you're doing because you don't know if you're practicing wrong. And one thing, I actually do some workout sessions, is what we like to call them, with some friends, where we get together and we'll look at copy. We'll look at commercial copy, animation copy, video game copy, and we will work on them together. So one of us, will go through and be like, all right, this is a video game, and oh man, I'm doing video game things. The other one will be like, wow, you did those video game things really well, except I didn't understand the motivation with this. So it's like acting, which is what voice acting is.
Yeah.
So just practice. Lots and lots of practice, and then save up, get training. There's a lot of good coaches out there. There's a lot of bad coaches out there. So do your due diligence and research, and get your coaching, practice, and get more coaching, then practice, then get some demos done. Professional demos are always best, and then get an agent and practice, and do more practice, and then eventually you'll look back and be like, wow, I did a lot of practicing, and then you might want to get another job because it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what round it is, though. You know what's now.
It's the round.
The round.
The round where we do that thing. The thing that we do.
I can't do it.
Where we face off with voice stuff. And we say things like, boo. That was John Bailey from Honest Trailers. Thank you very much.
If you haven't watched the FNaF show before, the normal thing is that we pick a character and we both voice it. And at the end, I also do Nightmare BB and Music Man and see what Matt thinks of my impressions. Hopefully he gives me some tips like Joe did. Right. Do you have anybody you like at all?
Well, there's always Mr. Hippo, who's talking to his friend Orville, and he says to him, I like a sandwich, Orville. And Orville says, well, what are you going to do with a sandwich? And I says to Orville, well, do I need to know what I'm gonna do with a sandwich? And Orville then replied to me. He said that, you just don't know what you want. And I said, well, that's very true, my friend Orville. Why don't we feed the pigeons? And Orville said, well, that's what you can use your sandwich for. And I said, no, I'm going to eat my sandwich, thank you very much. And this story had a point. And the point is that that the other Mr. Hippo, Joe, just does my voice so much better.
I already did mine, so yeah. Mine was like, what's his name? Wow. What's
More like Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson, that's it. So Joe said mine.
You're crazier than a road lizard.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what Joe said mine's like, so yeah.
I mean, Joe's a kind of a master impressionist, so
Yeah.
it just when you go up against him, you're like, oh no.
Nightmare on.
Oh, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Do I go first or do you?
You can go.
I mean, so he does all those filters and things on it, but let me see. Let me see if I can do something here. Let's see.
Yeah.
The nightmare will go on.
I don't know if that worked.
That worked. Let me try.
I have witnessed their capacity for courage, and though we are worlds apart, like us, there's more to humans than meets the eye. My name is Optimus Prime, and this message goes to the Autobot brethren in the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
And so you get the little bit of filter, and actually, because this is metal, it actually has a little bit of effect, and there's a bit of water in there. So it's,
and then you drop it down, and you bring it in, and the nightmare.
Spot on.
I don't have that kind of bottle. I don't think it will work for. I got very wet, by the way.
Let's taste death, and again, and again, and again.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so add another contender to your night.
You've just made me relive some terrible moments in my life. Yeah. I'm practicing. That's too high.
How unfortunate. Oh, how unfortunate. I know I am fat and I like to annoy you, but I'm gonna do something to you.
Oh God, the memories, the horrible, horrible memories of you, DD, will scar me forever. Okay, I'm gonna do my impressions of Nightmare BB and Music Man.
Hi, I'm Nightmare BB. Okay, so would you like to count my teeth?
A bit more smooth. Yes, I'm the Music Man. Hey, keep it down, will ya? That was terrible, be honest. Awesome. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for answering those questions. Very interesting, and thanks for the fun at the end as well. I love the part at the end where I can ask tips for the voices, and the people who are watching can and get the tips as well and try their own voice and interpretations of it. So yeah, thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. Next episode will be I think we're going to do a cooking video. Me and DA Games, we're going to do some FNaF cookies or something like that. I don't know. The FNaF show is just random. We just go with the flow, and it's just a lot of fun. And thank you for the support on the series. And again, make sure you check out Matt. It's time to go. It's time to go. We'll see you next week, guys. Okay? Bye. Okay.
Yeah. He's dead. He's dead. Call 911. Or what do they call? Is it 999? What do you call? Well, hurry up. What are you calling in the UK? I don't know. Can't call 411 because that's asking for information. Somebody call the devil. Resuscitate him.
This is the FNaF show. All right,
Come closer. Help me count my teeth.
Wow, okay. I actually know that you've got 171.7 teeth, Nightmare BB.